What's up, guys? It's Eric, Eroc, the real Eroc, the true Eroc, Lazy Gamer 922, Butt Munch Salad, I Eat Moss, Daddy Decimate, whatever you know me as. I'm back at it, and I'm here to share with you my new patented DARIUS tech. Okay, so first and foremostly, when most people go on DARIUS, it looks something like this. So usually you go the standard conch into sorcery, right? And you'll take the rune that makes you have the fucking movement speed when you burn a summoner spell, and then whatever the fuck else people go. Okay, I don't like any of that trash, so no, I don't. No. And usually what you'll do is you'll go Triforce into Sterix. I don't like that shit either. We're not doing that. Okay? Here's what the patented DARIUS tech looks like. So first and foremostly, I'm going to show you some runes, okay? We're going to take a look at the runes I go for the tech. Okay? So, we always, if you're playing DARIUS, you go Conqueror, okay? For really annoying matchups like Ryze, Quinn, or Teemo, or other range carries, I like to go Fleet Footwork. Now you may be thinking, Eric, why do you not go Phase Rush? Well, because it takes 3 abilities to proc Phase Rush, and even though the movement speed is much greater, it not only has a higher cooldown than Fleet Footwork, but you know how you proc Fleet Footwork? You auto attack a minion and you have instant movement speed towards your lane bully. But for most matchups, you go Conqueror. I like Triumph. Okay. Now, it's really picky, choosy on what people like between these two. I like Tenacity because if I'm getting CC'd, I'm not doing damage. So I like Tenacity. However, there is a big upside to taking Alacrity. You attack faster, meaning you get more stacks off, meaning the time to get 5 stacks is much, much lower. Okay? So we like Tenacity. I like Coup de Grace. That's just what I like. Most people go Last Stand, but I just feel like Coup de Grace does more damage throughout the whole game, and if you're positioned properly, you don't have to worry about being low in health trying to do a bunch of damage. You know, fighting 1v4s. If you were never positioned to fight the 1v4, you don't have to worry about fighting it. Now, I like the Resolve tree. What do I like in the Resolve tree? Is it Demolish? No. It's really none of these. I like Conditioning and Revitalize. After you get Spirit Visage, that 30% healing on Revitalize gets amplified. But if I didn't take Revitalize, I would go Unflinching. Okay, there's really no other rune here I would go. I don't like Bone Plating. It's good, but I don't like it. 45-second cooldown, good God. And then, of course, I like attack speed, flex, damage, and then whichever one of these pertaining to your matchup. Okay? So those are the runes I like to go. Now let's talk about the build. Okay? So, first back, usually what you want to do is you want to go the default Longsword and a Ruby Crystal. But if you have the money, you build that right into a Jarum's Fist. Why? Because it has a passive that gives you permanent HP. It might be 50, it might be 100, it might be 150. I don't really remember right now. I could look up the stats, but I don't have time to waste. We gotta explain this new tech. Okay? So right after that, what I like to go is a Frozen Mallet. Because the stats are clear, man. 30 AD and 700 HP. First item, that's huge. And it has an auto attack 30% slow. Okay, that's nasty. That's nasty for a first item. And the thing is, Black Cleaver gives you 40 AD. So you're having 10 less AD for 1,000 more gold with it's 400. No. Yeah, it's 400 more HP. No, it's 300 more HP. Sorry, Black Cleaver gives 400 HP. So you're getting 300 more HP than Black Cleaver. 300 more HP. What do we go next? We're going Iceborne Gauntlet. Oop. Iceborne Gauntlet. Why are we going Iceborne Gauntlet? Well, 20% CDR. Fat armor. And a Sheen passive. With AoE. Slows. Now you might be asking. Frozen Mallet. And where's the and symbol? And IBG don't negate passives? No, they don't. They have two completely different passives. Frozen Mallet is called Icy. UP for unique passive. IBG has a completely different passive. I forgot what it was called, but we'll just call it Sheen passive. Okay? Two completely different passives. So right now, what we're looking at is we have 700 HP with, I think it's 65 armor. Okay? And a Sheen so that when you push towers, you do more damage. Now you may be thinking, okay, this build looks fucking stupid, but goddamn do I want to know the next item. Okay? So here's what the next item looks like, okay? We got A. Now this is completely up to your choice, but me personally, I always go Righteous Glory first. Always. It's cheap. It gives you movement speed so you can engage. More armor. 10% more CDR. More regeneration. It's such a good item that I don't know, like these kids take Ghost on Darius, and even though I understand that there was changes to Ghost to whereas each takedown gives you 6 more seconds on Ghost, I refuse to take Ghost on Darius because simply I need TP. I need TP. I cannot have Ghost because what happens when you burn Ghost and you don't get a kill, you don't get an assist, your laner doesn't back, you die, all of the above. Well, then you don't have a second summoner spell. All you have is flash up. And what does that mean? It means your kill potential is gone because why do Dariuses go Ghost in the top lane in the first place? For that extra kill potential, of course. It's like taking Ignite and you walk into lane and you ignite them as soon as you walk into lane. Because I know that there's some Dariuses out there. You motherfuckers are guilty of this. You walk into lane, sit in a bush, you wait for your enemy laner to hit one minion, and you walk out, auto them once, and Ghost. What the fuck? Okay? You're making Darius mains like me look bad, buddy, okay? Sitting in fucking gold, thinking you know how to play Darius, fucking going up, auto them once, and press Ghost. Okay, it's disgusting. Just stop. But if you didn't want Righteous Glory because you're, for some reason, so asphyxiated on Ghost, what you can do is you just go Spirit Visage. You know, it gives you 30% more healing, which is fat. It's so fat. Like people underestimate. Even if there's one person that has one ability that does magic damage, I'm building a Spirit Visage because I want that 30% more healing. 10% CDR. So if you follow this build, not only are you tanky, okay, for 17 to 25 minutes, like you're gonna be tanky as shit. Don't get me wrong, you're gonna be tanky as fuck. But what people don't realize is that at the base of Darius, what does he have? What does Darius have at his base? Noxian Diplomacy. I'm just gonna put Noxian Dip, I don't feel like. Yeah. So Noxian Diplomacy, and what does it do? Gives AD, okay? So in this scenario, if I have one AD item that's already giving me 30 more AD, and I have Conqueror, which gives me true damage per auto, and I heal, why in the hell would I build 2 damage items, especially when we're in a meta right now where everyone wants to play crazy fucking damage? You know, we have Ashes, we have fucking Burst the AP minutes. You know, you're playing the game right now. You know what's up. Okay? So after this, you know, whichever one of these you don't build, I recommend building the other. But then you just go into basic Darius stuff. You know, Dead Man's Plate, fucking Omen, I like Abyssal Mask. You know, just classic Darius stuff. If you're really having a hard time and you need some shielding, then I recommend you go Locket. Locket of the Iron Soul. You know, and just looking at this, you can imagine why this is the tech. Okay? So, now that I've basically shown you the build, it's time to show you what it looks like in game. Yes, I will give you the pleasure of showing you this in game. And this account is, I think I played this game when I was gold 4. And as you can see, I popped off. Okay, I did some decent damage, you know. We'll look at the graphs. Yeah, 36,000 damage into this comp, into this composition. This is such a Darius countering comp. You have Akali, you have Lux, Aphelios, Fiddlesticks, okay? This is anti-Darius comp. By the way, we lost because my Kayn was fucking dog shit. He went blue Kayn, and look what he built. Blue Kayn, by the way, okay? And he built a Black Cleaver first and then sold it, but that's besides the point. Let's get right into game. I'm going to show you why this is the new Darius tech. Otherwise, how's my day going? It's going pretty good. Thanks for asking. You know, I'm doing just fine. But I'm not, this isn't a full review of the game. This isn't like a coaching video. This is just me showing off this build and exposing to the world that it's my build. It's Eroc's patented Darius tech. Okay, so directed camera, fuck no. We're only watching Darius. Where am I? Right there. Okay, so let's see. Yeah, I died first blood because Tom Kinch is Tom Kinch. But you know, we're not too worried about anything. Because, you know, I know my shit. Hide behind the minions so that when he tries to Q you, nothing happens. Boom. 5 stacks. Boom. He's dead. So let's skip a little bit more. Killed Tom Kinch again here. I still don't have my Jarum's Fist, which is fun. And he's just trying to go ham on me, but I'm like, nah, bruh. Boom. He's dead. Blah, blah, blah. Okay, so we're 5-1 now. Got our... We're really close to having item. Oh, goodness me. Yeah, 300 gold away. Looks like Fiddlesticks is coming around. Me, I'm out. I'm like, peace. So, let's see. More deaths on Tom Kinch. Blah, blah, blah. I killed a tower here. Another tower. Okay, let's see what's going on right here. Okay, so right here, I have the core items. This is the core items. Oh goodness. These are the core items of your build. Passive Icy, passive Spellblade. 2 completely different passives. So don't say, oh, Frozen Mallet and Iceborne Gauntlet, they just don't interact. Shut the fuck up, bitch. They interact. Shut up. We're stepping up. The team is setting up for a steal. So me, I'm like, fuck are these pussies on? Tom Kinch walked up. I get a kill there. Here I do a flash. And I'm like, yo, commit. This is free. And Yumi, she knows what's up. She knows. So me, I commit on a Lux here. Should have ulted her right there, but it's okay. And I die there. Why? Because I didn't have my Spirit Visage. I didn't have my Righteous Glory. Took way too much damage. But if I ulted the Lux there, I probably would have killed Akali as well. But my team came and cleaned up, so that's good. So now we're going to go to this play. See what happens here. I'm doing Herald solo. Fiddlesticks is walking up. I pull him in. He Zanya's. We're all standing over his dead body. Boom, I ult him. Now, I don't have Righteous Glory still at this point. But that does not deter me. Q, flash, boom, boom. As you can see, I'm still doing Darius amounts of damage. It's just I have Frozen Mallet and Iceborne Gauntlet. It's still Darius, man. It's still Darius. Check the stats. Oh my god, the chat's in the way. Move, chat. I hate directed cam. Yeah, as you can see, I still have Darius amounts of damage. We still have good AD. We have that armor. We have okay magic resistance. I don't care about him hitting the tower, game. God, directed camera is so shit. And the game kind of just went downhill from there, but let's see how the performance looks. So right now we have Righteous Glory, no Spirit Visage though. I really should have bought a Spirit Visage instead of the Righteous Glory. Hindsight 2020 though. Now they steal the dragon here and get soul, and that pissed me off. Boom. I don't stop hitting Tahm Kench. I ulted there, even though I knew he was going to E. That was a huge mistake on my part. But right here, I just get killed by Akali, I'm sure. Yeah, Akali's so broken right now, man. But I also have no magic resistance. It looks like I make another play here. So let's see. I have TP here, so I think I'm going to TP in. Oh, nope, we running. We running. Hell no, no directed fucking camera, dude. Only Darius. Only Darius. So Nico burns her R. I'm pulling up. Boom, peeled them off Akali. I Righteous Glory to re-engage. Getting my 5 stacks off Tahm Kench. Fiddlesticks re-ults in. I'm not worried about it. I got Spirit Visage now. Waste my R. Lux is trying to do work. I ain't having none of that. Now, as you can see, my Kayn is still... He's still fucking regular Kayn at 31 minutes. What? No, dude, there's no way. He was blue Kayn at this point. Yeah, he's blue Kayn. Look at that build. Look at that fucking build. Unacceptable into their team. He can one-shot 4 of them. Other than Tahm Kench, he would have been able to one-shot 4 of them if he literally just went generic Duskblade and Yumu's with Mobies. He would have been able to one-shot at least 2 of them with his combo without R. Without R, man. Literally just E and auto Q auto W. Boom. One of them's already dead. Re-engage. W Q R. Boom. Another one's dead. But no, he doesn't play Kayn. Pretty sure we get caught here. And we end up throwing right here. Me, though, I'm just trying to run the fuck away. Get 5 stacks here. Gonna see if I can do some work. I'm running at his team. Lux steps up a little too far to the Darius. Now, I walked back for a second there, which showed my sign of weakness. The sign of retreat that Darius mains just cannot show. But other than that, man, it's basic, you know. This build, once you get these 4 items, if it's not a hyper cancer team like their team, you are going to 1v4 every fight. When you get your 5 stacks off and you just kite with Q, the healing is insane. Let's see if I can show off some of the healing, because I know I had a good play with this build. So me, I'm just playing it slow, you know. I know Akali's over that damn wall looking to re-engage on my team. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Look at that. Look at that. They're trying to get me. I do have a pocket Yuumi. I do have a pocket Yuumi. But Yuumi left me. Look at that heal. Look at that fucking heal. Look at that heal. 887. 887. That's all revitalized, baby. That's all the Spirit Visage. That's all that is. Boom. Flash. Okay, I missed the Q, but, you know, you get the point. Dead. Okay? It's thick. It's fat. And then we win the game. Right here. We win the game. Trust me. We win. Okay? So that's my Darius build. Okay? You usually want to follow those lines. Because I only go TP Flash. I refuse to take Ghost. I do not need Ghost to get a lead in lane and to be useful in team fights. Because if I use this build, if I get on top of someone, you think they're running the fuck away from me? If I auto W them and they flash away, not only is there this, is it 90% or 70% now? I don't know. They nerfed Darius a little bit. They made his E 70 mana now instead of 45 like it used to be. You know, honestly, I'm not too mad at it. But I don't get the point of nerfing his mana costs. But regardless, if I fucking auto W someone with this build and they flash away, do you think I'm not going to catch up to them? Think about that for a second. So, if you'd like, feel free to try this build out in your game. I mean, I can't really stop you, but, you know, it's my game. Or my build, I mean. Not, well, every lane is my lane when you know, I still am unbanned, so. You know, it's just free. It's just free, man. It's so free. Okay. So, Jarm's Fist first in lane. You're going to be doing phage damage. There's not much difference from phage and Jarm's Fist. It's just you don't have the movement speed when you attack. But if you play properly, you don't need it. You don't need it. You don't need Black Cleaver. You don't need Triforce, okay? If you're not dog shit at Darius, you can make this build work and get fed as fuck. If you feed with this build, quit Darius. You suck at Darius. You're fucking dog shit at Darius. And you claim to be a Darius main when you're not adaptable with your builds. You're not a fucking Darius main. You're not a Darius one-trick pony because you get wins on Darius by playing Elo. That's what this build is. It's really just a fuck you to everyone that thinks that they're good at Darius, but really you're just playing meta garbage and abusing people's lackluster knowledge of Darius. People don't know that if you just don't get hit by the Q, you die. They dodge your E, they kite you, you die. Most people don't fucking get that. But anyways, this has been my build. Seriously, before you say some shit about this build, before you try to judge it, you better try this out in your fucking game. You better. And if it works, you come in my comment section and you say, Eroc, this is the best Darius build that has been created since the fucking creation of Darius. And you know what I'm going to say? I know. It's the Eroc tech, and Eroc is always right. But anyways, that's been my newest video. Thank you so much for checking it out, even if you don't plan to do the build. Thank you for listening to my stupid ramblings on a child's video game. Easy fucking video game. It's just no one's being innovative with the game anymore, so it's boring. But regardless, thank you for checking it out, and I hope you all have a wonderful rest of your days, nights. You know, good luck with all your future endeavors, or whatever my goodbye is. Okay? So peace.